What is up, guys? Welcome back to my channel, GGFOREX here, and on today's video, it's not all sunshine and rainbows. Within trading, it can kick you in the balls. And yeah, it wasn't nice. As you can see from last videos, I was up 16%. 5 days later, technically 4 days of trading later, I'm now at 2.5 or something like that, 2.5% up. Yeah. It's been tough. I realised why I've lost so badly. Because everything was going so well. Everything was going great. I think I got overconfident, which just happens. But there's more to it. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to break down in this video what I did wrong, how can I combat it, and also with my lifestyle as well. How can I prevent this with my lifestyle? How can I level up my risk management? How can I take my risk management to another level? Because as you guys are probably watching this, you probably work a 9 to 5. You can't be staring at the charts every day. So if you see price going against you, you can't just cut your losses early because you don't know what's happening. You're not on your phone, you're not on the charts, you're at work. So how do you risk manage that? How do you risk manage not being able to be at the charts 24/7 or just have easy access to your phone? Because obviously some places are a lot stricter than others. You know, some people, if they get caught on their phone, then they get, I don't know, suspended. I don't know. It depends on work environment you're in. Some people are really relaxed and you can go on your phone, go Facebook, do whatever you want to do whilst working. If you're working from home, you'll probably be laughing right now because you're winning, because obviously coronavirus is on. A lot of people working from home. But for me, I can't do that. I'm in the office. So how do I level up my risk management? And basically that's what this video is going to be about, so you guys cannot... Well, so you guys don't make the same mistakes that I do. Or I did. I'm not going to do it anymore. So let's just crack on with the video. Where did everything go wrong? Everything go wrong? Where did, or why did I make certain mistakes? Where did my pending trades go? How could I have avoided them? What was I looking at? Well, basically, at the start of the week, I was bullish on AUD/USD. I was bearish on the dollar, because if you see, if I go onto this, go away, there's plenty of stuff I'm looking at, but ignore that. Go on to DXY. So I like to use TradingView to use the DXY. Fuck, TradingView is bloody annoying though with these pop-ups, man. Like god damn, just leave me alone. As you can see here, the dollar has made a huge rally, which is where I went wrong. But if you have a look, I'll give you a bigger bias. Let's just look at a daily. Okay. What's going on with the DXY? Like, goddamn, come on. Alright, so bloody frustrating to use. Right, as you can see, the dollar index is crashing. But as you can see, the dollar index is in a downwards trend. So I was like, okay, I'm going to be selling the dollar. I'm going to be buying everything else and selling the dollar on the majors. So price was roughly up here in this area. If I take off the moving averages, it'll be a lot easier to see. Okay, so price is up here in this area. It's coming down. I can see a candle of interest. Wrong one. I want to go drawing. This was my candle of interest, this area here. I was like, ooh, okay, this looks good. I dropped down to the lower time frame to see what the crack was. And I think it was that candle there. That candle there, I was going off. As you can see, it worked out really well. And if you remember from my last video, I was in. So I think like I did this trade Friday before. So if I look at my calendar, it was roughly, I think, Friday the 28th of August. I placed this trade. I was in this trade. I placed it. As you can see, it looked like it worked out really well because price came in, it whipped in, came back up, consolidated for ages, moved up, and then came crashing down to then take me out of the trade. I was like, oh, if only, I was like 200 quid up here. So I've only I just came in, got it, and then by Friday weekend close, if I just closed it, I would have been 200 quid up, which would have been a nice, what's that, 4% gain in the account. And this was not just a single trade that was like this, it's all doing the same. And I was like, oh, okay, what's going on? And then it was the same on pound USD. If I go back 4 hour, I think, where was it? What was the candle I was looking for? I think it was this area here. I think. Actually, it'd be easy to find out. It was that area there. So this was the candle I was roughly looking at. That was the area I was looking at. And as you can see, down 56 pips. So I was, as I said at the start, I was bullish on anything that wasn't the dollar. Anything that was going against the dollar, I was buying because I knew the dollar was getting weaker. But this happened. The AUD lost, the pound USD lost, and I'm sure there's another one that lost. I should have left it there, okay? I should have left it there. I should have took that as a sign. I should have walked away. Did I? No. That's the first mistake, okay? Remember, I'm trading on pending orders. That means I do my analysis at night, I predict where the market is going to go to, and then put my trades in. Because as you see from the last video I said, look, there's a gap there, it needs to be filled. They filled the gap, they whipped me in, it moved up, it looked great, and then came back down again with a vengeance, which is nasty. But that's trading, that's how it is. Why did I zoom in? Yes, so as you can see here, we'll ignore that one, we'll do another one, make it really thin. I can see here, remember I said the gap needed to be filled. There was a gap. I think price was up there somewhere. So my entry was below that gap. It whipped me in, it came up. I was like, yes, okay, it's now going to go back up here. It didn't quite make any higher highs, and it came back down and smashed me out. As you can see, my red flags there with smart charts. I lost. So that was across pound USD, AD USD, and I think Euro USD as well. Yes, as you can see, this one lost as well. So it wasn't good. And then I thought I should probably look to why. Okay, Monday, bank holiday for Canadians and Americans. All right, so the bank holiday happened. Markets weren't moving, it was consolidating, it was building up loads of liquidity, ready to do some massive manipulation on the markets. Then the day after that, it was just normal, medium AUD news, wasn't too bad. And then huge news on the Canadian dollar, which I think it was to do with like, I don't know what it was to do, but it was scary news. And then on Thursday, major news on the euro and the Canadian dollar, and some medium news on the US dollar. So there's massive news, like big news that the banks use to manipulate the market. And obviously, as I was in pending orders, they could basically do what they want by using this news to move the market however they want to do it. And it worked against me. So what I should have done there, as you can see on the pound USD, Euro USD, and AD USD, I should have left it there. That should have been a 3% loss. How did that 3% loss turn into 14%? Me thinking, oh, I got it wrong, it's probably going to go to the next candle below that, let me put in another buy and then it should work out. Well, no, that's basically what happened here, because you have a look at the Canadian, no, the AD USD, I thought, oh, it's going to correct itself here. What's that? Another loss. Another loss. So I've lost once, twice, 3 times, 4 times on one currency. That's just AD USD. I didn't think I tried it again with the pound because I think AD USD pretty much wiped me out. So that was one currency pair in 1 week where I tried because I thought, oh, this is not making any sense. I should have left it, but I didn't. I went back in again and again and again. trying to make the buys or the sells that I think the market was going to go into, and I should have just left it, accepted the loss, left the markets, and just came back next week, okay? Because I would have still been up. Let's say I lost those 3, I would have been lost down 3%, so I would have still been up 13% on my account, which is still amazing, right? Because I got 16% within a month last month. I believe I can get that back because now I'm not going to do this stupid, silly, amateur mistakes anymore. But if you have a look at my journal, which is in Smart Charts, you can see it's up there, and it was just a downwards hill of hell. But if you have a look, I lost 10 trades in a row. 10 consecutive losses. It says it there, consecutive losses and wins, 3 consecutive wins, 10 consecutive losses. I mean, look at that. I mean, not many YouTubers will be like, oh, yeah, I've got Lamborghinis and stuff, and I'm making loads of money. Well, here's the reality. If you don't stay disciplined, if you don't have a plan, and if you ignore, let's say you do have a plan, and you are normally disciplined, but let's say for some weird moment, I don't know, maybe you're overconfident, maybe for whatever reason, you just break from those plans and that strategy, or you don't realizing that you're doing it, this is what happens. You lose. Like, I wasn't betting big, I was still only doing 1% trading, but yeah, it's bad, but we're on a comeback. We've realised where we've gone wrong. I should have left it when I lost the first one, seen how the market played out for the rest of the week, and then gone back into next week where the news isn't so heavy, and then attack the market that way. I shouldn't have tried to like revenge trade, spike trade, angry trade, whatever it is, try and get my money back trading. I should have just let the market play out and go on with my day, and then learned from it, analysed it, made a better informed decision the following week. I didn't do that. As you can see, this is the results you get. I was making good progress. You see steady incline. I wasn't doing many trades. Here I did way too many. I mean, 10 in a week, that's just too many. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to try and set trading alerts. You can set one alert on TradingView, the free account. So when price reaches an area on a pair that I'm looking at, and with Smart Charts, I can see what currency pairs I'm really good at, and that is Euro Yen and Euro Pound. So I might just stick to those 2 currency pairs. And if I don't see any setups, then I won't make any trades. That's it. So that way, it stops me from trading too much. 2, I know I'm good at it because from my history on Smart Charts, I'm the best at Euro Yen and Euro Pound. Also, it makes me understand those currency pairs. So if I know it had a huge sell-off the day before because I was selling the market, if it's in an upwards trend, I should be able to see where the buys are going to be, because you understand the pair, you understand the flows of the market, and obviously there's going to be less news because you're trading less pairs. There's not always going to be Euro news, you know what I mean? So it's a way of staying risk managed, only risking 1%, 2% max, and only doing 1 or 2 trades a day. Obviously I say 1 or 2 because I'm doing 2 currency pairs. So that way I am not trading too much, and I'm avoiding the revenge trading by only allowing myself to do 1 trade on that 1 pair a day. If it wins, great. If it loses, learn from it, come back the next day. That way I don't lose multiple percent in a day, my account stays healthy, and I don't have to rebuild again from scratch. So if you guys want Smart Charts, if you've been thinking about it, it is an amazing platform, especially with that journal thing, because without the journal, you don't know where you're going wrong. If you're not keeping track, you can't see where you are winning and losing. You don't know what currency pairs you're good at, and also what time of the day. What day of the week? I mean, look at that. Last month, it was great, 16.8%. This month, I'm down 14%. So I will bring this back because I will be more disciplined. And to make 14%, I only need to make roughly, what's that, 14%? So about, if I do 1 to 3 trades, so 12%, 1 to 3 trades at 2% risk, then I'll bring it right back and we'll be back in the black, and we should be around 20% growth of this month. So it's not too bad. I just, I need to stay disciplined. I need to pick the higher probability trades, and I cannot rush things. So again, guys, if you are interested in smart charts and you want to join the group, because if you're in this situation and you're stuck and you've got no one to talk to, because I was in the same situation where I had no one to talk to about trading. I didn't know anyone who was in the game. I wanted to speak to people about my setups. This is why I created GGFOREX Facebook group. So the link is down below. If you want to join the group, it's free to join the group. I just accepted someone into the group. But on this group, we talk about setups, people discuss things, people making insane results. Like Madassa, I call him the genie. You've probably I mentioned him in other videos where he just crushes it all the time. But yeah, so basically it's a group, it's a family group. Everyone helps each other, everyone learns from each other. We all do setups, we talk about results, and how we can all improve together as one family. So if you want to join that, hit the link down below. And if you want my free cheat sheet on everything I do pre-trade, where I know I broke my rules, but the rules are on the cheat sheet, and obviously I broke my own rules and I suffered the consequences, and that's why I made this video, so you guys don't suffer the same consequences and you can make huge gains. Because I know I can do it, because I've done it. I've done 16% in 1 month, which is nuts. That's 4% a week. That's my target. I know I can do it. I just let it slip up here. So guys, learn from this video. Don't make the same mistakes as I did. Join the GGFOREX family in the link below. Get my free cheat sheet, and if you do want smart charts, you can get it with my link and code for 75% off, which is mental because smart charts can't even do that offer. That is exclusive to the GGFOREX family only. I battered the door down on smart charts to get that exclusively for my group. The only way you can get that is by joining my group down below, getting the link and code, and yeah, start your free trial today and make some good profits if you stay disciplined. So again, guys, if you like this video, like, subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one.